What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of What the Heck Hoops. I'm Hector Maza.
It's your boy Malcolm in the cut, man. As you can see, we are in different places. First time on video.
First
I'm
time,
out
man.
here. Yeah, I'm about to say I done moved out the city. I'm in Miami right now. My dog Heck holding it down, running
Yes, sir.
running it up
Already
in the
know from the
O.
old town.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man, we getting this YouTube shit rocking. So yeah, man, y'all stay tuned with us, and yeah, we'll keep y'all posted, man. Today was the NBA trade deadline at 3 p.m. and a lot of movement, man. A lot of surprises, a lot of shit that I didn't expect. And I mean, yeah, you can start it off, man. What's the first trade you want to talk about?
Um, you since I'm a Magic fan, um, I think we have to address the foolery that's been going on in Orlando for how long now? Many years, many years, many
Too
years, many
long,
years.
man. Too long. Too long.
Um, so yeah, I mean, let's just start off with the most devastating part of it all, losing Vucevic. Um, as much as I understand that, they want to rebuild, they're trying to start from the bottom, they have a lot of guys hurt, they're trying to acquire a lot of draft picks. I think that's very stupid. Uh,
Yeah.
we've been rebuilding for how long? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What have we even, gone to achieve? You know what I'm saying? I think this team was also growing. I
Yeah,
think they had a lot of potential. I think we should have traded Aaron Gordon personally.
for sure.
Um, I didn't think he was, and you have been touching on this all over Twitter, all over the gram. He's not
The
consistent,
most
consistent, or
inconsistent player
consistent,
in the entire NBA. The most
literally.
inconsistent, bro.
But back to Vooch, yeah, I don't know, man. I just was not a fan of it. And especially just because of what we received. Like, we didn't even try to get nothing. Like, Wendell Carter Jr., no hate to the man, but dog, like, compared to Vooch. And then some draft picks. And let me just clarify. Um, yeah, no. With two future first round draft picks, which is pretty good. That's not terrible, but Vooch, he was a 25-12 guy.
Yeah.
So
I
I
feel
don't know.
like
Go
the
ahead,
the
Heck.
only the only so all right, so we got Otto Porter, Wendell Carter Jr., and 2021 and 2023 first round picks. The only value in the entire trade, in my opinion, is the 2021 pick. But then again, right now the Bulls are the ninth seed, I believe. They're the ninth or tenth seed, so they're in the play-in. They're probably gonna get better because they got Vukovic. So let's say they land the eighth seed. It's gonna be a middle of the pack draft pick. We all know that in the NBA, if it's not the top three pick, top four pick, it really don't mean shit. So it's like you're getting an okay draft pick when the Magic for years have shown that they can't really draft. Like this is the first draft pick. I mean, the first draft when we got Cole Anthony in many years, that was like, oh shit, all right, we got a pretty good pick. But I mean, so
He's been
you gonna
hurt.
get, yeah, exactly. So it's like, all right, so let's say you get the number 10 pick, 10 through 20. I mean, what you gonna get? You're not gonna get that value that Vukovic brings. Wendell Carter Jr., he has shown no progression. He averaged like 10 points his first season, 11 points, and now he's back down to 10. He's not even starting on his team.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
it's
say
like, where's the value for the 25 and 12 that Vukovic brings? And it's so funny, bro, because earlier on in the day today, they said there was a tweet by Bleacher Report that said that the Magic will have to receive like a pretty big package in order to move Vukovic. I promise you, bro, they could have gotten a way better
way
deal than
better, hundred
way better.
percent.
They actually tried. So I mean,
Yeah,
I was tight, and we also gave up Al-Farouq Aminu, which I mean he's not great, but it's like so you gave up two players for two players and two draft picks. That the draft picks, especially the 2023, it's not going to be nothing because the Bulls are going to be in the playoffs for the
yeah.
foreseeable.
No, for sure now, for sure now.
So it's like
Yeah, and they were not far. So
I was pretty outraged, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
yeah, I
not
was
gonna lie.
devastated. I'm like, wow, we really just did that.
And that was the first move too. That was the first like big splash of the day. So
Yeah, that was like the first thing to be
it was a
done. Like
hit
that
to
was
my
at the top of
stomach
the
at
list.
like 11 o'clock, 11:30. I was like, wow, bro. But I mean, it is what it is. That's the Magic. Going on to their second trade, Evan Fournier, man, for
For
two
literally
second rounders.
straight draft picks. I don't know, but I'm not mad at what they got in terms of draft picks. Um, Two. Or no, I'm sorry. Actually, no.
And we got two second rounders from the
Two second.
Celtics though, which they're
Yeah,
gonna be good too. It's like
yeah. So
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
He's a 20-point scorer, our second best
Yeah.
player. We also could have gotten better value for him. So
Yes, I think so too. I think he's a for sure sniper. He literally pretty much carries our team with Vooch.
yeah, bro.
So I don't know, man. Like I said, it's just another situation where they didn't even try. But I mean, I understand. I'm pretty sure he's been asking to get out for a while as well. He hasn't been happy in Orlando.
Nah,
So I don't know.
still, I mean, I guarantee you a top flight contender in the league could have used them and would have gave us way better.
Yeah, for sure.
Or at
We could
least
have got
like
way better. We could have got way better from the Celtics themselves too.
that's what I was about to say. You could have got somebody. You could have got a player that's currently on their roster. At least one
Literally,
person. At least.
literally. And they were also looking up to get. They were also looking to give up Daniel Tice. I mean, we just lost a freaking juggernaut center. So I mean,
Exactly.
and Boston already got rid of Daniel Tice. So I don't know. Could have made some type of
Exactly.
move. So I don't know.
Something. And then the third Orlando Magic trade, like you touched on earlier, man, we finally got rid of Aaron Gordon. I've
Yeah,
been sick and tired of Aaron Gordon in the last few years, man. No type of progression. The only thing that he progressed on is a 3-point shot.
yeah,
That's it.
that is a fact. That is a fact.
That's it.
I was gonna say too, but over the seasons though, it seems as though he's gotten worse. A
Yeah,
couple seasons ago, he was averaging 17 points, dropped down to
exactly.
freaking like 14, and just pretty much stagnant from there.
Exactly.
And it's like we needed that extra punch off
Yeah,
from a wing, a defensive guy and a guy who can get a bucket off that wing.
straight up.
And we were looking from that. Like that was who I envisioned, him to be in the future. But
It's
I
like
don't know,
he
man.
has the potential for it though. Like you
Yeah,
could see it. He just
he
doesn't
makes
tap
big time
into that
plays, dunking on
speed.
dudes. Yeah, my fault, my fault,
I
my fault.
mean, no, you good. It's like we saw it just a couple nights ago against the Brooklyn Nets. He dropped 39, and then he followed it up with like 13 points and like 12 points right after that game. So it's like there's no level of consistency from him. Him being able to take over that game because he really could if he just tapped into that level. He's just I don't know. I don't know what's up here. He's not really I mean, maybe it was the location, maybe it was the personnel, the coaches not tapping the right buttons. Maybe he'll be better in the Nuggets. I mean, I do think he'll be good in Denver because of the role that they'll have him.
Yes,
He'll be like third, fourth, fifth option, 3 and
and to
D.
be yeah, no, for sure. And to be honest, who they got him for, Gary Harris, RJ Hampton. Gary Harris is actually, I think Aaron Gordon is just a little, is just is the same type of player as Gary Harris. A
Yeah.
guy who can play. Gary Harris obviously better at defense, but
Hmm.
he can hit the three. He attacks the rim, obviously not as well as Aaron Gordon. Put it on your head. But like I said, Gary Harris is just a downgrade of same type of player of Aaron Gordon in my opinion.
No, yeah.
But then a sleeper, I think also is RJ Hampton though.
I
That
like
boy's
our
kind of nice. He's quick as heck. Can get up on guys. Can step back on somebody. Got a nice little jumper too. Very slept on, but he on the Nuggets, bro. You're not gonna get no run on there, bro. You got Jamal Murray in front of you. You got that. I'm sorry, I don't even know who that short white dude
Monte
is, man.
Morris.
Huh?
Monte Morris.
Yeah, Monte Morris too. Will Barton, all in front of you. But yeah, excuse me, I can't remember that dude who just started playing, man.
Oh,
Small white dude, Camazo something,
Campazzo?
Campazzo,
Campazzo?
man. I apologize, but yeah, you know, um, he just like him. I think him and MPJ are just and Bobo are just like stuffed back because of all that talent. But
That
regardless, though,
hurts me
I think
too,
he's a sleeper.
Bobo.
RJ Hampton's that dude, and if he and God willing, he goes crazy. There's another dude that went overseas instead of going to college. I'm telling y'all boys. I'm telling
Right.
y'all boys. I'm telling y'all boys. Overseas is the new wave. It's the best way
It
to
is.
get better and take over. Go ahead.
I agree. To touch on Gary Harris, I like his game. I like what he does on both sides of the ball. He just does not play, bro. He's always unhealthy. He's always hurt. In 2016 to 2020, he played 60 plus games one time.
Wow.
Not even last year in the shortened season did he play 60 games. So he's always hurt. He's hurt right now.
He's injured right now.
So it's like, I mean, if he could stay
Wow,
healthy,
man.
yeah, if he could stay, I mean, maybe it was the cold. He in warm weather now. It's gonna be good on his bones and muscles. So hopefully he can stay healthy because I do think that he has value. RJ Hampton, I mean, I do like his game. I just think it was a little questionable because we already have two guards. We got
In
Markel
terms of
and then we just drafted Cole Anthony. So it's like instead of overload at bigs, now you're overloading at guards. I don't understand that one, but I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe
100%.
maybe they want to play one of them at the two. Maybe they want to play Cole Anthony at the two and then have RJ come off the bench as the one.
They're both scoring mentality dudes too, which is
Yeah,
like
that's what I mean.
I don't know
So because Markel he could distribute more than both of them.
for
So
sure.
maybe that's the plan for the future. Have Markel at the point, Cole Anthony at the two, and then RJ coming off the bench. I don't know, but I mean, yeah, I
Pray
do
we
like
draft
Cole
and
Anthony.
pray we draft a great and pray Mo Bama takes off and we draft another nice dude in the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
position.
Because that's the thing is we have a lot of young talent. The Magic got
Mm-hmm.
Markel, they got Jonathan Isaac, Mo Bamba, Cole Anthony, Wendell Carter Jr., RJ Hampton, Gary Harris. So,
Mm-hmm.
it is a lot of young talent. They did collect some draft picks. I was tight all day, but I was able to really sit on it. I was able to sit on it, and overall it wasn't bad. They did things the right way. They got young talent. They're gonna get draft picks, and hopefully, in a couple years, these players could develop to something pretty decent. I mean, they're not going to win a championship, but hopefully they could be players, and hopefully, like for example, what the Clippers were. They were a hard-nosed team that played tough and gave battles. Kawhi ended up wanting to go there. You never know. Orlando's a good city. Florida, no state tax. Maybe a star player and free agent. Maybe a star player and free agent. They end up seeing the young talent up and coming, and maybe they want to come. Who knows? Not now though, but in a few years. Who knows?
Yeah, look, you're optimistic. You're very
Yeah, I gotta be,
optimistic,
man,
bro.
because I
I
was
love to
yo, I
see
was
it.
tight all day. I can't lie, I was tight. I
I
was
was
tight all
really
day.
mad too.
But I say we transition to the Miami Heat. They made some big splashes, big splashes.
Wait, I'm sorry. You said a trade?
Yeah, yeah. Let's transition to Miami Heat.
Oh man, I kind of want to save on them later because
You want to say
I
that
wanted to
one?
ask you. I wanted to ask you your. I mean, yes. I guess you know what. Let's just
No, no,
ask it
no.
right
We
now,
could
bro.
we could do it
Who did you
differently.
think? I was gonna say we can resume this later because there were so many crazy trades. But
Okay.
yeah. Who did you think was the winner of this draft? Or, I'm sorry, this draft of this trade
The
deadline.
entire trade deadline. I believe the biggest winner in regards to okay, because there's two factors. There's the winner in regards to winning a championship, and then the winner for the future.
Okay.
So the winner to win a championship right now, I think the biggest winner was the Clippers. Me personally, as a Lakers fan, I'm not I'm not scared. I'm not worried, but there's definitely a little closer of a gap between the Lakers and the Clippers than there were yesterday. With a healthy Lakers. Rondo, so just so everyone knows, the Clippers acquired Rajon Rondo and they gave up Lou Williams and 2 second-round picks and some cash to the Hawks. I think it was addition by subtraction by addition by addition. So what I mean by so in the closing moments of games in the closing lineups of every single game, Lou Williams is a defensive liability every single night. So he can give you a bucket, but he's getting feasted on every single night. What Rondo provides, bro, is not only is he a floor general and he could because that's what the Clippers have been needing since last year is a true point guard to run the show, especially when they got to close games out. That's the reason why they ended up blowing that 3-1 lead to the Nuggets is they couldn't close it out because it was like your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn. Now they have a real point guard that can facilitate, put people in position, and really just keep the tempo down when the other team is starting to pick up tempo. So that's offensively. And plus, everyone knows the mind that Rondo is. He is a basketball genius. Everyone knows this. He has been since he came into the league, and he's still that what is it, like 13, 14 years in, and he's still one of the smartest people in the league.
for sure.
Defensively, that lineup at the end of the games with Pat Bev isn't the defender he once was, but he's a lot better than your average, not so good defender. So you got Pat Bev, Rondo, Kawhi, PG, and then you throw whoever you want in the middle, Zubac, whatever. That closing lineup defensively is lethal now.
Yeah, now if you stick a 7-footer right over the top of them, just
Nah, but it's
yeah. Let me stop talking trash.
you can double team, and they're just much more. Because all right, the only bigs in the West that they have to worry about is Jokic and AD. That's it. Who else?
Porzingis,
Come on, man. He's not posting anybody up and really taking it down in the horseman.
Joker.
That's what I said. Jokic and
Oh, my fault.
AD.
My fault.
That's it. But that's what I'm saying. But it's like they're gonna have to go crazy for 35 and 13 every single night in the whole series. But in regards to trying to get in the paint, that defensive lineup is actually scary now.
I'm about to say, and they got to watch out for Eiffel Tower too, because them boys coming too.
Nothing except taking lobs and putbacks. Come on.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think I'm not disagreeing with you at all, though. But yeah, is that all you have to say about that Rajon Rondo trade?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's like
I think it was a win-win situation.
I think it was a loss for the Hawks for sure.
I don't
I
think
think it was
so.
a loss. I think it was a loss. Not in regards to his production on the floor. I just think what he could have done for Trae Young, help him really mature his basketball mind. Because, I mean, you low key see the difference from this year to last year in regards to facilitating the ball. He's not just jacking up shots every single possession. He's actually facilitating a lot more, knowing how to maneuver in the pick and roll, So I feel like just because he was only there for he only signed a 2-year deal. It was already he was already halfway done with 1 year. You keep him, help him mature. Playoff Rondo is a real thing. So if they mess around and get in the playoffs, he gonna contribute regardless. Even if it don't show in the numbers, we all know what playoff Rondo represents. So yeah, I don't understand why the Hawks paid him to trade him. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe that was an agreement that they came through and that they came to in the offseason or whatever. But yeah, I think it was a big loss for them. Huge win for the Clippers. It definitely closed that gap between the Lakers and the Clippers. And yeah, man, I think they're the biggest winner in regards to possibly winning a championship. I really do.
Okay, I respect that. I think personally, I think that was a win for both sides because I think they really need another scoring punch from in the Atlanta Hawks in terms of that guard position, bro. Like you have Cam Reddish who's been hurt a lot this season. You got Shooter. Let me get his name. Kevin Herter, I believe he's been out a lot this season as well, and then Bogdanovich as well too. And then with the COVID in the beginning of the season too, you know what I'm saying. But regardless, those three guys isn't the scorer Lou Will is anyway.
I get what you mean, like to go get you a bucket. I get what you mean.
They definitely can score. I'm not saying they're like, trash, but I'm saying like, that give me a bucket guard position, because this team is also turning into a playoff team. Like
I get what you're saying.
let's not sleep on them.
No.
So yeah.
Sure. They're in the playoffs right
But anyway, yeah, that's why I believe it's more of a win to them. I think it's another scoring punch they need as well with that pick and roll as well with Clint Capella and Mr. Pick and Roll Lou Will, another addition. Regardless, and John Collins. I hope he doesn't get traded next year. I guess he can't get traded anymore. But anyway, yeah. And when with with Rajon Rondo, I think you're 100% right. I mean, that facilitator they was looking at Lonzo, Lonzo's gonna stay over here. We're gonna get Rondo for a cheap price. We here for the playoffs, and what does Rondo do? Specialization in the playoff. Playoff Rondo go crazy, like you said. So I agree with you. I just think it's a win-win. It was a nice little trade. I was like, oh, that's a sweet little trade. That's generous of each side. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, and also with Lua going to the Hawks, I think he could help develop, these players, the players that you mentioned, their offensive mind, to like, because they
Yeah, he
have the
probably.
talent,
Yeah.
obviously. They have the talent. He just, they don't have that mindset of, all right, I'm gonna go get a bucket.
Hmm.
I think he could
And they're
help
young.
that.
These guards are young too.
Yeah, I feel that.
And like you said though, I do agree with exactly what you said though. Like in terms of like growing Trey Young, like 100%, 100%, 100%, maturing.
Yeah.
Like yeah, because for sure, I agree with you. Anyway, but I think the winners of this whole thing, like these last minute moves, yada yada. I'm not even gonna say the trade deadline because they didn't make no trades like that at all.
Hmm.
The Heat, bro, like they
So
got
when the
two
trade
signing
or
trades. I'm sorry, or
like,
signing.
sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say they got two guys bought out. Didn't have to get rid of anybody. A lot of people were looking at Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson, but like my boy said, shout out to my boy Wow. He literally said, "Nah, them boys, Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson took the Miami blood oath. They ain't going nowhere." And that's exactly what happened. And I was telling my coworker all day, I'm like, "Bro, watch. Someone's gonna get booted for Kyle Lowry. I promise you that. Someone is gonna get booted for Kyle Lowry." And what happened? Oh, Victor Oladipo to the Heat. And then I'm sorry, literally to the oh yeah, and then that the Marcus Aldridge bought and signed out. Oh, I'm sorry, hold up. No, yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, the Marcus Aldridge got bought out and then went immediately to the Heat, which I was
Yeah, he
like,
hasn't
wow, man,
signed there yet.
he hasn't signed there yet. Yeah, no. But you know,
Front
shout
runners
out
for.
Mr. Woj and Brian. They predicted and they've been saying it's a very like 99% chance, pretty much, what's going to happen. So
No, yeah.
regardless, I think they were the winners. I think that makes them a way, way, way more or way stronger contender for the playoffs.
Oh
Personally,
yeah.
I think that puts them in that now a three-way race for that playoffs. No, I'm sorry, four-way. Now with the Bucks,
Mhm.
Philly, and Nets, and now the Heat. I think personally, once
Yeah.
that sign goes through. So yeah, but they did lose that young
Oh
talent,
yeah,
Chris
they
Silva.
get Lamarcus is done.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, bro, this is getting a little scary over there in the East. But they did lose some young talent,
It's,
Chris Silva. But yeah, regardless, yeah, man. I think that was like the biggest winner for sure because they didn't even have to lose too many big players either. A lot of guys are always like, oh yeah, let me get Duncan, let me get Tyler Hero, and they still stick strong. I tell you, my blood though. So, but yeah, let's
no,
go
yeah. I
back.
mean, I just
Go ahead.
no, yeah. Just real quick on the Heat, man. I mean, dude, they stole Victor Oladipo for nothing. I mean, what are the Houston Rockets doing at this point?
Man,
I'm
honestly, I really that's another conversation or another topic. But go ahead.
yeah. It's like it blows my mind the fact that Victor Oladipo was supposed to be like the cornerstone from the James Harden trade, and they kept him for like 20 games and got rid of him for Avery Bradley, Kelly Olynyk, and a draft swap.
Yeah, bro.
That's it. That's it. I mean, it's the finessing that the Miami Heat just pulled off is crazy to me. It's crazy to me, bro. And I mean, like you said, man, they stuck to the guns, man. They said, nope, you're not gonna get Tyler Hero, you're not gonna get Duncan Robinson. This is all we got for you. Take it or leave it. And it's another one of those situations where I could have sworn the Rockets could have got way better value from anybody else than this. I mean,
Yeah.
like, is there really no market for Victor Oladipo?
Yeah, I mean, to combat that, a lot of people would tell you that, he's been hurt for a while. And correct me if I'm wrong, but his contract is like getting there,
Yeah, he's
and
a free
same
agent.
situation,
He's a free agent in the offseason.
which
But
was the
like,
same reason like Kyle Lowry was a hard sell,
yeah,
because what you gonna do? Oh, I don't want to go here. Oh, trade me here, boom, sign by, sign somewhere else. Bye bye, 1 year, you know.
yeah.
So it's a hard sell, especially with his injuries too. On top of that, like Kyle Lowry's not injured, so yeah. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think could have done better. But like I was gonna say, bro, um, that team is in shambles. That's a shambolish situation right there.
Yeah, they're
So
gonna be at the bottom of the league for a very long time, unfortunately. I feel for Rockets fans because there's really no light at the end of the tunnel at this point in reality. But hey, man, I mean, I guess James Harden was right. The front office, they don't know what they're doing, and he got up out of there before it was too late. So another Miami Heat transaction that kind of went like under the radar. Bielitsa, man, from the Kings. That's a 3-point sniper right there. This year he's
oh
not so
yeah,
good. Yeah, this year he's like 30% from the line. I mean, from the 3-point line, but for a career, he's shooting 39% off the bench. I think that's great depth, great shooting on already great shooting team. You can never go wrong with more shooting in the NBA. That's what the
yeah,
league is about today. So I think
yeah.
that was a really good move too.
He's a big body as well. He
Yeah,
a big body as well. And but they lost Mo Harkless and Chris Silva.
they wasn't
But
really
I
playing,
mean, I'm sorry.
they wasn't really playing like that.
Yeah,
So
exactly. So, and it wasn't a jab to them. It wasn't nothing serious. And yeah, Bezlika, he spreads that floor just because, like you said, his 3-point shooting.
yeah.
Um, um. So yeah, do you have anything else on that trade? Sorry, I
No,
keep interrupting
man.
you. You know what I'm saying?
No,
You
no,
get the
no. Yeah, I, yeah, man. They came up big, bro. Easy,
for sure.
very big. They definitely went from a team that people were saying that last year was a fluke to now they're in talk
Yeah.
with the number one contenders in the East. All for it. So big come up, man. Big moves, big moves. Real quick, I wanted to touch on what the Nuggets did with the Cavs. They acquired JaVale McGee. That one broke my heart, man. I can't lie.
I wanted him to the LA Lakers, man.
It's not
Uh,
even honestly, it ain't even break my heart about JaVale. It just like it broke my heart for Bol, man. Didn't even
no, I was gonna say, bro, I actually missed that trade. What time did that happen? Bro, I
that
missed
was
that one.
like early, bro.
It was
Early.
early.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, nah, man. So what was the exact trade though?
All right, so they acquired JaVale McGee and the Cavs got Isaiah Hardenstein. He's like a off the bench. He's actually a center. 2027 unprotected second round pick and a 2023 protected second round pick.
Oh wow.
They didn't really give him nothing. They got a good backup center, but I want them to unlock Bol. Like either unlock him or they should have traded him somewhere. Let him get some playing time. Let him develop because the skills that he has in his length, dude, isn't this man like 7'2" or something, 7'3"?
Yep.
Some ridiculous. And he has handles. He could pull up and shoot from three. Like he could take it to the hole. It's crazy. And
Yeah.
he's super long body, so he gonna get blocks.
Hmm.
So I
I
just
think. Go ahead.
no. Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, I think Bobo, bro. When I watch him, I get scared for him. I literally do, man. Like his legs and his arms are so long, bro. Like and he moves so like gently, and it's
Yeah,
just like, dang, man. Like I literally think to myself all the time, like how hard it is to be 7 foot. Like it is not easy, like to be coordinated at all, like that.
for real.
So that's why I play credit to these, Kevin Durant, Porzingis, Joker, guys who can hold it down like that. So yeah, dude, and it's just crazy. And I don't know why they don't play him like that, to be completely honest.
I don't know why.
But I think it's like another gem in their package, like I said earlier. They're just trying to hold that down, nurture it, boom, explodes and takes off. Like I think I believe in this man till this day. I don't care what nobody tells me. Michael Porter Jr. I believe in him. You can
Didn't
hate
he
on
say
me.
he
I
was
don't
the
care.
Didn't he say he was the next KD?
Yes, I did, and I believe it. Give him some time. Give my man some time.
He ain't gonna do it there though. I don't
Yeah,
know.
nah, not there. He is not. With Joker in the way and Jamal Murray, honestly, you can probably take Jamal Murray stop playing. But anyway,
Maybe
yeah, Nuggets made some moves today for
they
sure.
did.
Another one I want to talk about. Oh yeah, let's talk about um this Norman Powell for Gary Trent and Rodney Hood.
Yeah,
I think that was interesting. Um, they put a lot of stock into Norman Powell, in my opinion.
for real.
And like, it's a surprising amount of stock that that Portland put into Norman Powell. Like, a
Hmm.
surprising amount of stock. Uh, and they really and yeah, man, I think Gary Trent is a baller, man.
He
As much
is,
as
man.
I want, I'll be talking trash because I want my dog Anthony to play more. I gotta put respect, man. He's cool. He's a cold man, bro. He was. I could tell at first he was just getting his shoes in the bubble. Pulling up big time shots. It's your first time playing like this on a high
Yeah.
stage. But he was hitting shots out there. He was real confident with it. And now I see him getting stronger, taking it to the rim, being more aggressive. I love to see it. I kind of like it.
And he's a
And then
great
Rodney
defender
Hood,
too.
sniper. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, and he's a great defender too.
Yes. Oh, yes. I didn't even sleep on that. One of the best defenders on that team, to be completely honest with
For real.
you. So yeah, man, and Rodney Hood too as well, man. Certified sniper.
Mhm.
So yeah, like I said, there's a lot of stock to put in. I don't know. What you think? What you think?
I mean, to give him credit, Norman Powell is having a career year. He's averaging almost 20 points a game. But I mean,
Is that
so,
gonna last?
huh?
No, I'm saying. Is that gonna last?
Oh, I mean, on this team, nah, because now you're playing with CJ and Dame, so it's like you're not gonna get that. But I mean, he does add offensively. He does add a lot of offensive stock, because Gary Trent Jr., yeah, he's great, but he's more like he gonna catch and shoot. He may like dribble to the rim and stuff, but Norman Park could get his own shot off. It's not only on Dame and CJ's shoulders. Rodney Hood, he was more of a 3 and D. Um, so yeah, they got better offensively, but defensively, I mean, they were already a bad defensive team, and now they just got worse. They lost arguably their best two defenders, wing defenders. So it's like because Norman Powell don't play that much defense,
Doesn't
and I mean, in this league, yeah, you got to score, but you also have to be good. You have to be okay defensively, and if I'm not mistaken, they have like a bottom like top 10. I mean, a bottom 10
No,
defense.
they're like worst five easily. Portland is worst five easily.
Yeah, so it's like, sure, you added an extra 20, but you probably, you know, also gave the opposition an extra 20
Extra
as well.
20.
So I mean, it was alright, I mean, they definitely have the best, 3-man squad in the West, arguably, with
Mhm.
Dame and Norman Powell. But I mean, is that gonna take it to the finals? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. So I mean, it was nice. It was a nice little flair. I mean, at first I was like, "Whoa, Norman Powell, oh shit!" But when I really sat and thought about it, it's like, I mean, you got some, but you lost a lot on the
Mhm.
defense side. So it was alright. It was alright. It was nice little spaz. It was alright. Um,
Um. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. What do you think next? What you want next? What you want next?
let's talk about Philly, man.
Philly. Philly. Philly.
There was a 3-team trade. The only 3-team trade today. They actually got George Hill and Iggy
Yes.
Iggy Brazdeikis. I don't know. He's from the Knicks. I haven't even heard much of him. The Thunder, they got Austin Rivers. Shout out my dog Austin Rivers, Winter
Yes,
Park
sir.
born, and Tony Bradley. They also got two future second round
It's
picks,
Florida man too.
2025 and 2026. Huh?
I said Tony Bradley's Florida man too. Central Florida. Shout out. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And then the Knicks got Terrence Ferguson.
Yep.
I
2K.
think that's everything they got. Um, I like what the 76ers did in adding George Hill, another 3 and D guy. He's hurt right now, but he's set to come back pretty soon. Another 3 and D guy, playoff experience, played with LeBron, that's a lot of experience. He was having a pretty good year um in OKC before he got hurt, and last year on the Bucks he was having a good year too. So I think it just adds more value, at the end of the day. It just I mean, you can never go wrong with more 3 and Ds.
Yeah,
And
facilitating type guy
yeah,
too.
yeah, you probably got him off the bench, to run with the second unit and stuff. I think it's very good. He's a solid veteran. And
But he's Philly
OKC,
now,
huh?
right? He's in Philly now.
Yeah,
I was
he's
gonna
in
say I
Philly
didn't
now.
even write that down. I was gonna say I
Yeah.
got everybody thinks him. Yeah, nah.
And dude, I just want to talk about OKC real quick. They got 34 draft picks in the next 7 years, bro.
Wait, say that again.
They
Who?
have 34. OKC has 34
Or
draft picks
draft? Yeah, I
in
know.
the
Equal
next
on
seven
E.
years.
Yeah, bro, that is insane to me. That
They
is. I
have
saw what
seven.
you tweeted.
Yeah, they have 17 first rounders and 17 second rounders.
That is insane.
That
And
is
like they
ridiculous.
already got growing talent as well right now. Like these
Yeah.
guys are blossoming.
I feel like at this point, it's like, what do you're not gonna draft all those players. I feel like they're gonna try to like,
Great. They can make a
packages and
play
all.
with that.
Yeah, dude, they have to because 34 picks. But I mean, like I posted, I don't know if you saw that it was like, could they at least hit big time on like 4 picks
Hmm.
out of the next 34? I really hope that they could. Sam Presti, he's a really good drafter.
Yeah.
And I mean, I like what they cooking though. I like what they cooking, man. They got Shy Gilgis Alexander. He's a great young up and coming star. And yeah, man, they got Lou Dort. He
Lou
got
Dort,
much better from the
defensive.
three.
Yeah, but I say defensive monster.
Defensive monster. And last year in the bubble, he was a 3-point liability. He's actually hitting them now. He's like 40% from the three. So in the next 5, 10 years, they'll be nice. They'll be nice.
Yeah.
I just think
So
it's ridiculous. I just think it's absolutely absurd the fact that they got 34 draft picks in the next 7 years. It's
yeah,
crazy. Like that makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me, bro.
that is
So
crazy. I'm about to say, I think New York came up with Tony Bradley and Terrence Ferguson. No, the
for
Terrence
sure.
Ferguson's a young bouncy 3 point. I think he can shoot. I used to see him shoot a little bit like that, a little bit. But definitely can attack the rim, dumb bounce out the gym. And then Tony
Yeah.
Bradley, almost a 7 footer, 6'11", 6'10", big body who's been eating off of Joel Embiid's knowledge this whole season. So
Wait, Tony Bradley's
I'm
on the Thunder now.
oh, I'm sorry. No, wait. Oh no, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Tony Bradley is on the Thunder, yeah. Wait, Austin Rivers, yep. You got
yeah.
damn right. Yeah, man. But even then, they got blossoming talent too. But yeah, I think Terrence Ferguson, good addition to the New York Knicks. I think
What they
they
got
lost a
over there.
gem with Austin Rivers, huh?
No, I said yeah. Well, what they got cooking over there, he'll be nice for them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and this was the only three-way trade. And I got it all mixed up written over here, bro. All over the
Yeah.
place, bro. It is really all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah. But yeah. Do you have any more that I missed? Because I was at work trying to write this down while doing my trainings.
Nah, I feel that, man. The Mavs got JJ Redick.
Oh wow, man! Just another shooter they need because yeah, they lost shooting with
Seth Curry.
Seth Curry. So and DeLon Wright is gone now as well too. That
Yeah.
was one of the first trades to come out. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. I actually didn't write that down. I forgot, man. Damn. Yeah, he went to Kings, right?
yeah. I don't really. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, Sacramento, I believe. Let me double check
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
for Corey Joseph.
Corey Joseph.
Yeah, for Corey Joseph.
Corey Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
man. It was a big packed day for the trades, bro.
it was. Another one I want to talk about. The Bulls, they also got Daniel Tice, the
Yep, for
Celtics.
Mo Wagner.
Yeah, the Celtics, I mean, I don't know what they're doing over there. We spoke on it last time. They are the most disappointing team in the NBA so far, and they didn't get better. They got worse. Maybe they got something cooking in these buyouts, or I don't know. I don't know. I mean, now their centers are Tristan Thompson and Robert Williams. Daniel Tice was definitely the best rim protector out of all three of them.
Yeah. and he could hit the three too at the top of the
Yeah.
key. Sniper game.
And he
um,
provided a lot of edge that they don't have.
I'm gonna give it to Mo Wagner though. He's been holding it down for the Heat. The Heat with Washington for a good little minute. You know, with these COVID times, you know, guys going in and out of the game. But I don't think he's a better asset than Daniel Tice. You know, Daniel Tice spreads the floor. You know, he I just think I don't know. He's just overall better. Mo Wagner's younger as well, a little less mature. I think Daniel Tice has more experience. To me, I buy you that. I buy you that a little more. So yeah, I don't know what the Celtics are doing, man.
'Cause at the end of I don't know what they're doing because at the end of the day, they're trying to win now. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah, they
they're like
have to win now because if not, everybody gonna be bye-byes on that
yeah.
team.
It's like they're some of their moves, it's as if they're like somewhere in the middle, and it's like, no, it's win now. You know, it's
Yeah,
year 4 and 5 for your young stars. You don't bring in Kemba to develop. So
and it's even crazier. Like I just noticed that from another trade from some guys that a couple guys. Here's another trade just to mention it. Troy Brown and Mo Wagner for Daniel Gafford and Chandler Hutchinson. Um, and then immediately after, Mo Wagner gets traded to the freaking Celtics. So, but
wow.
yeah, Chicago, another instance of them boys making moves.
Oh,
Troy Brown was pretty good. For the Washington little Wizards. But
yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
No. They're gonna be nice, man. The Bulls gonna be nice for in the next couple years, man. That 1-2 punch with Zach Levine and Vukovic. It's gonna be
Yeah,
nice. They
man.
got Kobe White.
Kobe White, I
They
was
got
just gonna say.
Laurie Markkinen.
Yeah,
And
man.
yeah,
Thaddeus, I believe. Yeah.
got
Thaddeus holding it
Thaddeus
down,
Young.
holding
Yeah,
it
man.
down. Veteran, gonna keep them boys right through the playoffs.
That starting
Scary
five is
team.
tough. That starting five is tough. They got Kobe White, Zach Levine, Thaddeus Young, Laurie Markkinen, and now Vukovic. That's tough. That is tough, bro.
You might have me beat out, man. They might have been the winners of this one for sure.
Yeah, now that I
In terms of
say it.
definitely trading, yeah, them for sure.
Yeah, and also I think they might be my pick for sure for the future as well. Cause I mean they're not old.
Oh, young.
Vukovic,
Oh, yeah.
Vukovic ain't old. He's like 30. And then yeah, they got a lot of young talent, man. I think they're gonna be nice. I like what Billy Donovan is doing over there.
Yeah,
And yeah, man, they're gonna be
for
nice.
sure.
They gonna be nice. It was a great day for trades, but there were a couple pieces that I wanted to talk about real quick that did not get traded. That I could have sworn were gonna get traded. Kyle Lowry, the
Mm-hmm.
Raptors. The Raptors. I mean, they say that they believe that they might be able to bring him back. I don't see that happening. You just try to trade the man. He said that he wants to retire. He literally said, "I want to retire a Raptor, but like on a 1 day deal. So like I'll play like the first game and then like retire." But I completely, highly doubt that you're gonna bring him back. You just tried to trade the man. So I'm surprised that they didn't at least get some type of value. Like, yeah, for the remainder of the season, he'll continue to provide that good veteran locker room presence for
Mm-hmm.
the players that they're gonna have for the future. But I mean, I think it was dumb that they didn't do anything with that. Andre
Yeah.
Drummond, I'm so glad he got bought out. So glad he
Yeah, I
got
saw that as well.
so glad he got bought out because you already know where he's going. You already
Laker
know
Nation,
where
baby.
he's going. So yeah, man. And my bad. You want to say something about Kylar?
Yeah, I think yeah, I mean he's been literally holding down the Raptors for a while now. I think they could have made some type of move. I think Shooter could have been that young punch to help out Pascal maybe, especially since they lost Powell too.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't know why they didn't make a move with him, especially when he was prepared to move. You know, he was kind of, I feel as though he was kind of excited. Oh, Laker Nation bet, you know, from what he was saying on the game last week, he's like, yeah, just playing my hardest, not knowing what's going to happen tomorrow. Like, so it was just really weird to see that, oh, yeah, we're actually just going to keep him.
Yeah.
But like I said earlier, bro, it was a hard sell. If you're trying to sell a guy that can literally say, nah, I don't want to be here tomorrow and dip, this next season, it's kind of like, I just made this trade for what? Lost the asset, for an old All-Star as well too. So,
I feel that.
um, yeah, and I also saw a tweet today that just named at least like 20 other PGs. Some guys I would have taken out because they weren't PGs or they weren't better than him. But a lot of guys could be better than him in terms of that point guard position. So it's like, is he that valuable? Is how old is he? And what's the deal looking like? Yeah, not that hard of a sell. But yeah, I think they should have pushed. But that goes to my point. The Raptors should have pushed harder.
I
So
think I think they were ridiculous in like demanding. For example, the Lakers offered Dennis Schroeder and KCP, and
I didn't
they
even
said,
see the offers.
yeah. So
Dennis
they
Shooter and
offered
KCP.
and KCP, and they said no because they wanted THT, Taylor Horton Tucker. Also,
Come on, man.
they said no because we didn't want to give him THT. It's like, come on, man, you already getting Dennis Schroeder and KCP. And you mean to tell me you can't take that when you about to lose them in 3 months?
Yeah,
And I don't know, they were just so like, no, this is what we want, this is what we want. And I mean, I do feel like if he would have went to the Lakers, they would have went back to the overwhelming favorites automatically,
easily. Yeah,
automatically.
yeah, for sure. And even then, in my opinion, we already overwhelming favorites. But quote Stephen A. Man, is a little sus with this injury, man. So I hope I really wish we made that move. But for that reason though, because of AD. I really wish we would have. But all right, we're chilling, man.
Yeah.
Number one defense, number two offense without AD, so it don't matter, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, at the end
Anyway,
of the day, no one's beating a healthy Lakers. So it is what it is. The NBA, like, they can have the little fun right now because they're hurt, but at the end of the day, they're not beating a healthy Lakers. So, one more I wanted to talk about, that move that didn't happen, Lonzo. I was really surprised that he didn't get moved, man. There was a lot of talk about where he might end up, where he might sign after this, where he might try to go because he's a restricted free agent. And there was a lot of talk, and it's funny because he had been out and they had been balling better, you know. So it's
yeah,
like I thought that he was gonna get traded. It sucked because I thought him and Zion were just gonna be amazing together. I thought that chemistry. I thought it was gonna be lobs everywhere, them running up and down the court every single play. That
that
fast
freaking
break.
cross-court pass, that
Yeah,
down court
bro.
pass, the
Yeah, I
Lonzo
thought I
swing
thought
short.
that they were gonna have great chemistry, and for some reason I don't know why. And I was surprised that he wasn't moved because I feel like yeah, they're not in the playoffs or whatever, but I feel like it's just a waste of time because he's probably gonna leave in the summer anyways. So it's like, you're not getting any value back. So
Yeah,
um,
I don't know. Yeah, I think it would have been nice to see him go back to LA. Especially with his daddy talking all that trash. But yeah, I don't know why they didn't try to make a move with that. I think Bi and Zion just need the ball too much in the half court,
yeah,
like to operate. And then on top of that, Lonzo is just a very passive player. Like he's not gonna be looking to score every single play. He's always been a pass first type of point guard. He's known for his IQ just being out of this world as well. So I mean,
shit, Magic Johnson said that he had the best IQ out of any point guard in the league. I don't know if I believe that, but well, that's coming from Magic Johnson, so that's high praise. So
yeah, I was about to say I don't know in the league, but
I think I
it's
got Chris.
definitely up there though. It's definitely up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I think
especially
out
with
of all
time.
point guards, the only one I'll take IQ wise, like Chris Paul, Alfred, Rondo.
Yeah, I would say Rondo too. We name a couple more guys for sure, but
Yeah,
long story short, he's up there for sure, at least like top 10 with IQ.
facts.
But even then, yeah, I think like with all those factors though, there's no way we was gonna eat on the Pelicans, and I think that is another reason why like they weren't doing that well, because they haven't found a way to gel them guys fully yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool. They can all score crazy amounts of numbers, but When it comes down to it, who's taking that last shot, Zion or Bi or JJ Redick in the corner, JJ Redick. So I don't know.
And they're atrocious defensively.
Yeah, that too.
They're so bad,
That
bro.
too.
They're so bad defensively. So I don't know, man. I mean, maybe they get rid of Zion and maybe they'll be a new team. Maybe they'll be rejuvenated. I don't know.
Shoot, or they could just gel. I think they could gel over time, young Bulls. But how many years has it been? So
Yeah.
true. But yes, sir. Any more? Do you have any
And the
more
NBA, they
trades
don't
on
give
your
you too
book?
much time anyway. So.
Oh wow, my computer just glitched, man. It just
Oh no,
had you.
I was just
But you
saying that.
said I was gonna say what you just said just sped up 1,000 times
Already.
faster. Yeah.
Nah, man, I'm good. I'm good, man. Those were all. I think we almost touched them all.
Yes,
So
sir. All right,
yeah.
bet, man. All right, Heck. I will see you next week.
All right, man. Everyone, thank you guys for tuning in. First video podcast of many to come, man. We're gonna try to get in here every single week, push our content for y'all, man. We trying to get busy on IG, Twitter, TikTok, all of that. We got all the links in the bios, man. Y'all fuck with us. Give us all the comments. Tell us what y'all think, man. Roast us. Tell us everything, man. We want y'all involved with us for real.
Yes, sir, man. Remember to share it with a friend, man. And like you said, like, follow, keep up with us, man. All right, y'all. Peace, love.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.